Hey guys, my name is NetsGuyZI, or James, whichever one you prefer to call me, and today I'm commentating over a game of Team Deathmatch on PROMOD on the NetsGuy servers. I'm going to be using the AK-74U for this match as I like this gun PROMOD. It's a pretty nice gun to use. I can spray like a motherfucker, like a try-hard rail, to be honest. It's the only weapon I use other than the scope. I don't like playing AK because it's big, fat and heavy. I like to run around the map. Basically this is just an introduction commentary on how I got into gaming on the PC and what my background is in gaming in general. And basic background in PC is about a year ago my friend who plays Counter-Strike Source at LANs, etc. Invited me round to his house to try out PC. I mean, at first when I saw him in college, I was like, this guy's kind of cool, and he mentioned that he played PC at LAN, and I thought he was kind of nerdy, because I was a console player originally, and I didn't really play the PC much. I mean, I played flash games, etc., but never really serious gaming within a competitive community, and I never really played console competitive either, because it's kind of boring, to be honest. I mean, you just get people using the same gun running around a map, to be honest. Now, I went round to his house and I played, I think it was Modern Warfare 2 for the first time on PC. And I couldn't get used to the controls. I mean, the WASD format of gaming is so much harder compared to using a controller. I think that's why console is so user-friendly these days. It's so much easier to use. And we also tried Counter-Strike Source. Now, if you don't know what Counter-Strike Source is, it's a highly competitive game. It's so even out, you need to have your aim perfect. It is not the right game to jump into on PC if you're new. As you can expect, I failed pretty miserably on that game as well. So, when I got home, I actually made the decision to sell my Xbox and concentrate on learning this PC game. Now, as I did this, I acquired Modern Warfare 2 for the first time. The problem with me was I couldn't actually get used to the controls. So I went out and I actually bought the worst thing you could possibly buy, which was a controller for the PC. Now I played with this for about maybe a year until I actually stopped playing with it when Crysis 2 came out in, I think it was January 2011 when I first got it. I decided to spend some time using keyboard and mouse and try to get used to that format of game. Now, the big leap in my aim accuracy was pretty high. I mean, my aim is pretty dire sometimes, as everyone's is on any times. And yeah, I just basically went from there. I mean, if you're coming from console into PC, I'd recommend that you don't get a controller. I mean, I wish I'd never got the controller. I wish I'd just spent the 2 to 3 weeks it had taken for me to get used to controller. I mean, keyboard, sorry, and spent that 2 to 3 weeks actually concentrating on learning it then. I'd have been a better player now, but I'm getting there. I mean, Call of Duty 4, I'm maybe a med player, but there's not much you can do really when you're going up against people who've been playing the game for nearly 4 years now, and highly skilled players on Call of Duty 4. I mean, you play console and you think people are good, then you come to PC, some people are just amazing. So yeah, that's how I got into PC gaming in general, and for any consoles players wanting to get into PC, contact me. I'll try to help you out as much as I can with configs for your PC and settings you might want to use for better FPS in certain games, etc. I mean, Call of Duty 4 is pretty much a GPU based game, so I don't have any problem running it because I've got an Nvidia 560 Ti, like a good PC. But yeah, that's how I started gaming on the PC originally. Currently in the community called NetsGuy, which is one of the biggest communities on Call of Duty 4 for PROMOD. Currently have, I think it's 10 servers for Call of Duty 4, PROMOD itself, 2 Killing Floor servers at the moment, a Minecraft server, a Team Fortress 2 server, and I think that's about it really. I mean, we sometimes hop on a random game and make a server every now and again for say like Counter-Strike, etc. Let's play a bit of Jailbreak, which is a pretty fun game to play on Counter-Strike if you know what you're doing. Other than that, really, we're just a big community of people who play Call of Duty 4. We tend to play scrims, matches, and Cybergamer pubs. Now, Cybergamer is probably one of the best websites I've noticed today for getting games on Call of Duty 4 within the promo community. Now, what they have is they have a pug system, which is basically a pick-up game. And what you do is you basically go onto the website and basically register, and then go to pugs, and then join pug. And once you've joined that pug, there'll be other people within the community joining them pugs with you. So as you get 10 people, which is 5v5 format for search and destroy in PROMOD, it starts a new server for you. You get a completely private server, not open to the public, passworded, and you basically go into that TeamSpeak and you pretty much play with pretty much random people. I mean, if you play it regularly, you know people who play regular enough for you to know them, and yeah, it's a good thing to do. I might put a commentary up of that at some point if I can get a decent gameplay, but search and destroy can be very long and very boring for some people. That's why I chose to do team deathmatch. My main goal from YouTube is, you know, to put out PC video gameplay. That's mainly at the moment going to be Call of Duty 4, because that's the only game I really play at the moment. I mean, I dibble dabble with other games like Team Fortress 2, etc., but I'm not the best at them games because they still have a very big learning curve to be good at them games. Pretty simple what I use for my recording. I mean, it's Fraps, and I use full size at 1024 by 1024 with a movie config usually, but I'm not really using it this time because I wanted you to see what my screen looks like when I'm you know playing. So yeah, I'm gonna put my system specifications into the video description so you guys can see what I'm running. I get 250 FPS constant on Call of Duty 4. I mean, I can pretty much run any game constant at 60 FPS if I really want to. I mean, anything above that's really bragging rights, other than with like Call of Duty, because the Quake engine is weird and you can strafe further and jump higher. Now, strafing in this game, that took me a while to get used to be honest. I could never do it at first. I mean, I could jump and, you know, jump to the side, etc., but I could never strafe. So what I did is I spent maybe 2 days playing a jump promo, not jump promo, sorry, a called jumper map. Pretty much 2 days straight, which was the strafe training map. Now that helped me a hell of a lot. I highly suggest if you're new to PC playing Call of Duty 4 that you stick with playing that map, because it's extremely helpful. I mean, if you can get your strafing down, you can get to places a lot quicker, and that's how a lot of the professional players in Call of Duty 4 actually do a lot of their strafing and getting to certain points quicker is by strafing. And I think it is a bug within the actual Quake engine, but you know, it's a bug that people utilise because, well, you can. There's no real way of you stopping it, and the game looks a lot better at 250 frames a second as well. I mean, if you're playing at 60 FPS, it looks choppy, feels horrible, and movement is playing nasty. It's a bit like Modern Warfare 2, to be honest. Modern Warfare 2 was, to me, when I first started playing it, a really good game, but then once I started playing Call of Duty 4, I realised that, you know, the dedicated servers, the ability to have unlocked FPS up to 1000, even though, you know, anything above 333 is pretty much useless because you feel like you're a fat-headed man, really. Well, 500 FPS is good if you're in, say, a normal situation where you're playing non-PROMOD games. PROMOD actually limits you to 250 FPS because it wants to lock you from the 333 FPS, which is a higher advantage FPS really. It lets you jump further and jump higher at the same time, whereas I think 250 lets you jump further and 125 FPS lets you jump higher, but with 333 it combines the both and puts them into one, which is pretty crazy. It's a good combination if you're playing a normal game, and if you're not used to it, it's pretty fun. Yeah, so the game's pretty much coming to an end. I mean, there's 2 minutes left, and it's a long game and a long commentary, but it's my first commentary. I wanted to cram a few things in. You can see here, I tried to deagle this guy and I pretty much failed because, let's face it, shit deag for once. No, I do play a lot of computer, but I also play some console every now and again. I still play console, but the only thing I really use console is for is racing games, which is like, you know, Forza 3, etc. I jump on console to help out my friend Sky, who you guys know who he is on this channel, because he's the one that came up with the idea for the free cinematics for people to help out. Now, we've been doing this for a few months now, and you know, we nearly gained 1,000 subscribers from it, and we can't wait for 1,000 subscribers. Scott's currently on holiday, so any other cinematics are on hold while we get him back from his holidays, as he's probably lazing about in Spain somewhere, as you do. But the free cinematics, hopefully, I should be getting some from COD4 PC, where they're all green screened out for you. So you can basically drop the guys in, the green screened, you know, the green screened animations, and drop them into any place you really want, to be honest, as long as you've got the know-how on how to remove green screen. I mean, green screen is a great tool for Call of Duty 4 on PC. I mean, I wish you could do it on console. But that pretty much wraps up the commentary, guys. I'll put more information about the green screen to cinematics in description. I'll also be doing green screen items, so like deagles, weapons, grenade explosions, etc. I'll hopefully be getting that pack out to you soon. Other than that, guys, this wraps up the commentary. Get a nice +10 here and then die. Well, 5+5. But that's the end of the commentary, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and speak to you guys soon.